Hello everybody, thank you for clicking in over here to the We'll Fix It team, guys. I want to thank you guys for watching the video. If you can, please hit that like, subscribe, and share this out. Helps the video get out. Working on a Ford Edge 4-cylinder model. This is not an all-wheel drive. That doesn't matter what we're doing here. Customer brought it in with no heat. Wasn't blowing just cold air the whole time. The blower motor worked. You could hear the dash switching over, hot to cold. So what I did was she wanted me to change the thermostat, and I'm like, okay, so I'll put a thermostat in it, and I didn't fix it, but that's what she had brought me and told me to put it in. After I let it run to open the thermostat, I did some checking, and let me show you what I found out real quick here. So first thing I did was I checked these two hoses back here are your two heater hoses that go in behind over there. One of the heater hoses was nice and warm, and the other one was just cold, real cold. It had been running for a pretty good while. So that told me that the heater core wasn't getting any coolant to go through it. And so I stated to the customer, I was like, well, it's going to be one of the two. It's either going to be a stopped up heater core, or it's going to be this valve down here in the bottom, which it ended up being that valve. Just to, so if you're watching this video, you don't have to watch, forever. This is basically what I found. This is what I found wrong. But the first thing I did was flush the heater core. But real quick, I'll show you how I done that. I had to remove this top piece right here, and then because there's a line that needs to be disconnected for the PCV system, I took this tube off where there's a clamp right up underneath this stuff that's falling down. I took that clamp loose, removed the plug-in for that, unsnapped this right here, and pulled the hose hose for your air filter off, pulled the air filter out of it, put it over the side, and then I took these two bolts out, and then I pulled the heater box up. It's just got two like little rubber snaps that when you take this off, you'll see it just snaps into some rubber grommets on the bottom there. Then to get to the hoses to flush it out, there's this is something you need to know about, is that this is a bleeder right here. It's attached to the, let's see if I can set it up where you can see. It goes right there on, God almighty. Goes right here on the one of the heater hoses, but you need to pull it up, and then when you fill this thing up back with coolant, you take that little center screw out. That allows the air to purge out of the system when you fill it back up. And then once I got this little ECM part out of the way, after I moved the air box with a 13mm bolt here and on the bottom, I disconnected it right at the quick connect. Which if I lift this up, you can see up underneath there. There's that little white connector right there. When you push it in, and that unsnaps. And then if you follow the other heater hose, it just connects right up underneath it on a bypass, like housing underneath there. Flushed it out. That checked out okay. And then while I had all this out of the way, I already had the valve on hand. Noticed that the heater core was flowing. Replaced that valve underneath here. Two 10mm bolts held it in right there on the fluid pan of the transmission. Had a 2-wire plug-in I had to take loose. And that fixed it. Now heat's pumping really, really good. And so just wanted to show you real quick what I had to. Makes a quick video for people that are in a hurry, and if you're trying to do this on your own, this is a DIY thing. You can do this on your own. It's not, but you just have to have a few tools: 10mm wrench, socket wrench, a pair of pliers, to try to get those little clamps off, and just make sure you remove that bleeder out of the way so that it properly bleeds the air out. Then you got to let it run with the cap off. That way you don't, and you wait for the fan to come on. The fan should blow warm air once it kicks on. If the fan's turned on and not blowing warm air with the AC system off or the defrost off, then you've got an air pocket. You need to work that out by leaving the cap off and letting it run. So anyhow, thank you for watching. Please hit the like, subscribe, and share. And I really, really, really appreciate you. You are the team of the We'll Fix It people, and I am out.